subject of skips. Let's talk about 17, Snow Bunny.
Yes, can we please get on that?
Something, Bobby. This is the feature of the year.
Feature of the year, yeah, I remember you saying that.
What y'all think about that?
The year just started, bitch. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We Talk Culture, and we back for episode, damn, I almost forgot what number. We on 13,
Jeez.
Episode 13. This shit's flying by. I'm here with Swayze and Burr. What's going on,
It
guys?
actually drops on the 13th too. I didn't even realize that.
You right.
But chilling, bro. Chilling. Nice weather outside.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently getting a hoop session in after that was unplanned because I was trying to go get some pizza, but hoop session it is.
Pizza can
I ain't gonna lie. On Friday, I might hoop and hit Asian food. I ain't gonna lie.
Friday night.
I got the wheel, so I'm driving.
That's a good jump.
I ain't never been there yet, so I'm happy.
Hit that passenger seat, my boy. Hit that passenger seat, my boy. We got E in the car anyway. Bro, what's going on, man?
No,
Damn, you forgot we podding this bitch.
Checks. Same old shit, man. Just another day in paradise. It's my girl's birthday. Over the
Happy
week.
birthday, Loon.
Yes.
From We Talk Culture.
Yes.
What you doing?
We had fun. We went out a little bit. Just some low key shit. We didn't do nothing too much.
All I know is Taurus season is coming, bitch.
Oh God.
May 5th, May 3rd. Shout out to my boy H, May 4th. My nigga Rome, May 5th. My nigga Jake, May 5th. It's a bunch of Chris Browns. It's a lot of music, man. I feel as though, like, the weeks that, again, I'm pretty sure I said this before, like, the weeks that we don't get music is super slow. But, like, the weeks that music drops, music fucking drops. So, we got a bunch of shit. We gonna hop right into the projects on the hip-hop side, as I'm never prepared. For some reason, on my iPad, it's so different. But, we're gonna hop right into the music on the hip-hop side. We're gonna start with these albums. We're gonna start with b.i.b.l.e, Fivio Foreign. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Probably the most anticipated album so far of the year, I would probably say.
Yeah.
Bunch of features leading into this shit, bunch of singles leading into this joint. And I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't for me. So I was thinking all day how I'm going to approach this because it's a lot of different things into this joint that I thought about. And I finally came up with this. I'm going to approach the b.i.b.l.e by Fivio the same way I approached Mooski, which was, if you go back to the episode, I pretty much said, I'm going to be looking out for you. But this project for me was just too polished. The tracks on here that I thought were going to be bangers for example, for me, track 5, What's My Name, with Queen Naija and Coi Leray. Mm-hmm. That should have been an R&B track. It should not. It goes back to what Swayze was saying last episode, where he was saying, "Is this nigga Fivio Foreign a bully?" Like, that should have been an R&B track. It shouldn't have been a drill track. I'm sorry. And it's a couple tracks on here that was like that. I did like 8 Confidence with ASAP. That was a fire joint. Through the Fire with Quavo was a decent joint for me. Besides that, I really don't have shit else. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, it also tested me because I'm like, damn, and this is why I'm not so hard on it, because I'm like, drill is such a new sound. And for him to pretty much be the face of it, it's kind of hard for me to sit up here and say, yo, switch it the fuck up. Mm-hmm. But this is why I'm approaching it like the Mooski joint, where it's like, okay, go do those features that aren't drill. Go do those singles that aren't drill, and like step outside of your own box just a little bit more. That way, when you come back to your shit, I don't know how to say it, but that's just my take on it. It was a decent project. I don't know. It wasn't my project of the week. Let me keep it a buck. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. I think Pop Smoke was keeping that shit in tuck. I ain't gonna lie. He pretty much had the city on smash. I think I can get through a full Pop Smoke album before I get through a full Fivio project. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not his posthumous shit. Nah, I'm talking about the shit when he was out. Meet the Woo. Yeah, that's just me.
I'm letting you go first for this one.
I kind of had a feeling. I didn't think both of you guys were gonna like it, just because it was a lot of.
I never said I liked it or if I didn't like it.
I just thought there was a reason why you had to go first. That's all. That's fine. I don't mind. I liked it. I thought it was a good album. I liked What's My Name with Coi Leray.
It's my favorite track on there. I just wish
Yeah.
it wasn't Drew.
Yeah, I mean, I said that, and then right after it goes in order because it comes right after City of Gods, which kind of put me in a slower like mood.
For sure.
It's like slowed down a little bit. It's still him, but I was kind of excited to hear the What's My Name, Confidence with ASAP.
That's
I
love cover.
I like Slime Them with Illuminati. I like that a lot. The joint with Lil TJ I liked a lot. World Watching. I think the other one was. I wanted to see how y'all felt about the love song with Neo. Where you went over that.
Well, here goes where I go back to my review. Like I just said, I didn't even get through the full project. It was just too much Drew. It was too much for me. I couldn't do it.
That wasn't Drew. It was some.
Well, no, I got to track 12, the Bible Talk with DJ Khaled. I got to that and I just couldn't. It was just too much of those drums. It wasn't too much of switching up as far as flows go. It was just this. It felt so redundant to me. So I'm like, all right, it's a good drawing. I don't mind the project. I'm just not playing it by myself, I guess.
Me personally, I did like the dude Casey, whatever.
Yeah.
I thought he was pretty solid. On the first track, I didn't like him on track 7, the Hello joint. I didn't like Chloe on there either. Which is
I was
surprising.
confused on that shit.
Yeah,
I couldn't hear the melody.
Yeah, I was so lost. Like I didn't know what they were going for. My favorite song on here is City of Gods, the single.
Sounded way better in the mix too.
Yeah, to me, Fivio seems like he's going to be a single type of person more than an album type of person.
Even Magic City hit a little bit different.
Yeah.
In the mix of things, it sounded way different.
Yeah. So I did like the singles that he already dropped. I was like, they was fire. I kind of went into this with higher expectations, especially with the shit that he'd been dropping recently, because I'm not a Fivio fan. But the shit that he been dropping recently, he kind of had me on the edge of my seat. So it was like, okay, he dropped the album after he done dropped all this heat. This shit about to be crazy. It wasn't. It wasn't.
How does this make you feel about Drill? Because we know that.
I still don't like Drill. I feel like it's going to take a lot to change that. We didn't have b.i.b.l.e on Drill songs, and I heard them, and I'm still like, these shits is ass.
Right.
And as we all know, I'm very biased towards b.i.b.l.e. Granted, like I said, Fivio seems to be a bully in the studio. So every song that I've heard from him, the singles, were technically Drill songs, and I did like them. So I'm not going to say I would never like a Drill song, because that's obviously a false statement. But like as far as the whole album, I felt like you. Like, the only reason I listened to this whole album is because it was like one of the ones that we were focusing on rather than like an honorable mention album.
Yeah.
I did like track 13. I was hyped to hear Vori. I ain't heard Vori in a minute actually. Yeah, it's been a minute since I heard Vori, so I did like track 13. Track 14.
What's track 14?
Blueface.
Left side, Blueface, baby. Yeah.
I actually thought this was probably a better Blueface verse.
Oh, look at you!
I agree.
Yeah, and I commenced to say in my notes that you're still ass, and he proved that to me with another song that I heard from him this week.
Yeah.
But
can't expect greatness all the time.
I can't. But I went into that with like, I'm sure you know. As soon as I'm in the car listening to this. I don't got a car reference for this one because it ain't had me hype. But I was in the car listening to it, and as soon as I turned and seen his face, I just was like, come the fuck. Like,
seen his face?
I mean, not his face, his name. I immediately got mad, bro. Like, as soon as I seen bro.
Wait, you didn't see Blueface go against Super Hot Fire?
I seen like a clip of it.
That's all you need to see.
Yeah. I never thought Super Hot Fire was funny anyway. So.
Neither did I.
Oh
Yeah, like even when he was the hype. Here's my girl's number, psych, that's the wrong number. I just was like, okay, what's
it's just
so
more
funny?
viral. I don't think it was really funny. It just,
I mean,
everybody was talking about it.
Yeah, he just had the right hype around him.
It was just a moment in the era.
Yeah, but
young boys don't really know about it. So.
I will say that Blueface had a decent verse on that song. Like, I was actually very impressed. That Neo love song shit. Neo, don't you ever in your life do no shit like that again.
I heard it.
See, I'm just happy I didn't get to that far because I'm blind at this point.
I said
I got to try 12.
I'm being for it on Tuesday on the pod. Once I heard that shit, I said,
bro, I'm telling you right now, like as soon as I heard that, I felt like boy that was throwing them Timbs at George Bush head when he was ducking them Jones at the podium. Like that's all I felt in anger listening to that song. I was like, Neo, if I see your bald ass head in public, I'm throwing a crock at you now.
Definitely wasn't a good way to approach the bottom of the album, I think.
Yeah, that and Fivio wrong too. I ain't about to just put all the blame on Neo. Fivio did the fuck wrong.
He sampled a lot of songs on here.
He did.
This goes back to what I was saying earlier, which was, again, I keep saying it over and over and over and over. I have a topic of should you younger kids listen to older music, because you have, like, for example, the track that we like, the What's My Name.
That y'all like. I didn't like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The track What's My Name that Bird and I like with Queen Naija and Coi Leray. Dog, y'all young boys don't even. Y'all just hearing shit.
And I think that's why I didn't like it.
Destiny's Child, y'all are just hearing shit. Y'all don't even know who that is.
When that came on, I was like.
But that goes to my point. Like, we're getting this a lot. We're getting these a lot. Like, we're now in the age where I want to say, since we're on our mid-20s, I want to say probably in 2000 and I'll give it a range from 2000 and damn, it's a tough one. Probably from 2014 back, we had a large. It wasn't this heavy, but we had a large pile of people grabbing things from the 90s. You got Drake was grabbing a bunch of shit from the 90s. J. Cole was sampling from the 90s. Kendrick was sampling from the 90s. Everybody was sampling from the 90s. But now we're in 2022, and now that 90s has moved up. So now we have all these kids now today just going back to the early 2000s and grabbing everything and fucking flipping it. Granted, some is fire. Tory Lanez, Jerry Sprunger, shit like that. But then you have other shit like this where it's like, I'm not mad at Sweezy's opinion. Because it's like, yo, you have these classic ass songs, but it's kind of like what I was saying the other week about somebody that I know, young boy, riding in a car, Ross comes on, he's like, who the fuck is this? It's almost the same shit. Like, you might run into a kid and be like, fucking Say My Name. What the fuck is this sample? Well, I didn't like it because of the sample. It's like, fam, do you know what Say My... Are you serious right now? Mm-hmm. Like, you young boys are like, are you serious right now? I feel like that old head now. I feel like my dad.
Yeah.
Like, you youngins don't know shit about music.
And I feel like I could have liked it because I love Queen Naija. I really do.
I thought Coi Leray did a thing on it too.
For sure.
I thought she snapped.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't mad at Coi Leray's jump. I more so was mad at, like he said, Fivio trying to make it not an R&B song. Like, alright, bro, we get it. You can do the drill thing. Woohoo. We get it.
That's so like, dry, boy.
That's kind of like, at this point, nobody gets surprised at Steph shooting threes no more. We know you can do it. Cool. That's why he gets looked at like, oh, you're not even in the race to be MVP. You're not, because everybody's used to it now. So, yeah, I'm used to Fivio being able to do the drill. But when you get on stuff like that, you have to line your range. Like bro was saying, when you get on tracks with, granted, the City Girls jump was a bop. That jump was crazy.
It was.
But if you want to get on something with like people who aren't really drill artists, try to hop on their wave so that you can kind of expand your repertoire so that when you get back to, like bro said, get back to your shit and you get on songs like this, everybody's like, okay, this is different from what Fivio do. Yeah. But he might actually spaz on this because he was on a joint with freaking, I don't know.
Queen Naija again. He returned the favor for Queen Naija and was on a real R&B track that wasn't drill at all.
Exactly. So, yeah, man.
I just think it's like a slippery slope when it comes to that, because then if he comes on here and if he did that John R&B, did the Neo John R&B, and let's just say he had another R&B track on there, I feel like people don't want to hear that from him. It kind of, like I said it before in a podcast, like if I want to go to this type of R&B, I'll go to this artist and listen to that. Mm-hmm. You don't really come here you don't go to a Fivio album to hear R&B.
Which I agree, but at the same time, like...
I disagree, because at the same time, you're running around here saying you're the face of all this shit. Like, Fivio Foreign is literally the biggest artist in the game probably right now. As an upcoming artist, he's probably one of the biggest names right now. Like you can't go anywhere without hearing his music or his name. Period. So with that alone, it comes with a certain bag. That's why it kind of goes back to what I was saying about the drill sound. Period. It's like our top people in the game, the Drakes, the J. Cole's. Yes, they don't have to do a drill record, but they gotta look over there and look at drill maybe once, maybe twice. They don't have to do a whole drill project. They don't even have to drop a drill song, but they have to look at it twice because oh shit, that shit is big and it's a menace over there. It's the same thing with Fivio. Fivio, I'm on this big platform. I'm who I am. I gotta tap into all. I have to tap into all demographics. I can't just drop a full project full of drill. If Fivio was a smaller artist, kind of like b.i.b.l.e or something, for example, I would understand a full shit of all hard ass drill. I would completely understand that. But when you're this big and you have to get shit on the radio and you have to get shit to play a long time, you have to tap into these other bags. You have to.
I called him B-Rad last week. I completely forgot his name. Like it wasn't even trying to be a dick. Like I really forgot his name. But
the only thing about that is, at the same time, is you can't. I feel like he has so much time left to tap into that shit.
I mean,
feel like
I'm not
he doesn't really have like a lot of songs that you can go back and say these are fire Favi songs that I love and that aren't on this album. I mean, it has a lot of bangers on here.
Of course. Well, that's why I started at what I said was I'm treating this like Lusky. I'm going to be looking out, but this right now just wasn't for me. Like whenever Fivio drops another single, I'm 100% clicking on it. Next project, I'm 100% clicking on it. For this, just wasn't for me. I'm treating it like Lusky. I'm on your ass. I'm watching. I want to be a fan. Well, I am a fan. But the Bible for you, this to be your debut project, and that's even more. Like your debut project, you have to give flavors on it.
Yeah. You don't have to. Good. It'd be nice. I think he thinks maybe just getting the samples is enough. Just switch
you gotta fucking, that's it, Beyonce sample. You gotta use that.
Yeah.
Let's do some old school shit. Give it a rating.
5.
Shit. Whoo! We gave it a 5. Shit.
On Playback Ability, I'll give it like a 6.5. It has a lot of songs, but there's a lot of very forgettable songs on here.
Damn, I have to, even though me and Swayze, I would say our opinions are kind of the same. They're just on opposite spectrums. I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I gotta give it a 5. I don't want to go anything less than a 5. That's what's given it to me. I can't go anything less than a 5 because I like Fivio a lot. So I can't give it anything less than a 5. I guess we move on to the second most anticipated album. Last Ones Left with 42 Dugg and ESTG. Was a long project, but actually the last 3 were the videos. So it was really only 17 songs. It was a decent project. I mean, I didn't jump out the window. For me, my favorite songs were already the singles. That Free to Shiner shit is different to me.
Sounds a lot better on the album.
Dog, yeah, that too, but that shit different. Ice Talk is pretty cool. I will say the beginning of this project, the beginning of the project was probably my favorite half. Towards the second half, it got a little bit slow. So honestly, when the last 3 drawings were the videos, because I didn't know that, but when the last 3 drawings, I heard the song already, and I looked at my screen, and I seen the music video was playing, I was like, okay, kind of thank God, because at this point, I was getting super tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. Like, it's a single stick out for me.
For me, this John had me riding the wheel like Joker in Dark Knight when he is head out the cop car, with his hair swinging in the wind. This was it for me. I love this album. Honestly, from start to finish, I love the album. It kind of like scratched that itch for like that mood that put you in kind of like a, I don't know, like I'll smack shit out of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that. That's
how I feel
what
with
it
Free
was.
Shiner. That shit.
I love
that shit's gonna be a banger.
Bam!
My favorite song on here personally was My Youngin' with an honorable mention of Can't Be Fucked With.
Can't Be Fucked With is good.
Yeah, but My Youngin' is literally like my notes say. I gotta go back to my notes. My notes say, where the fuck is it at? ESTG is like that. I'm stamping him after this verse. Like after that verse, I'm like, bro, give me the Staples stamp. Give me the Staples button. Boom.
Yeah,
that was easy because he really ran that bitch.
That
like,
shit was good.
Bro, I was like, don't sleep on 42 because 42 did his thing on there too. But yo, ESTG's verse on that bitch was fucking crazy. And like, bro, that only song I don't like on that whole album is Freezowski. And I definitely got to tap into Who Hotter Than G. Because if we remember last week was, the Southern SOS.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was going to pick Plies. Who Hotter Than Me is Plies' song. That was one of the songs I was thinking about. But I was like, I don't really consider this a trap song.
Yeah.
For sure.
But as soon as because I was cleaning my kitchen the first time I heard this. The second and third and fourth and fifth time I listened to it was in the car. But the first time I was cleaning the kitchen, so I'm cleaning the counters, and I heard that I was like, I know good and goddamn well.
Yes, sir, they did.
Like, but in my head, like, you know how I am. Like, I'm like with bangers. For me, I'd rather them not be touched.
Right.
So when I heard it come on, I'm like, bro, he about to blow my. Oh, shut the fuck up, Zay. Like, this shit crazy. Like, yo, like, he starts skitsing, like, yo, man, shout out to ESTG, bro. You definitely got my stamp, bro. You're fucking insane. You're insane.
Yeah, I like this little 42 Doug ESTG. They're like not even a group.
If they were a group.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. And it goes back to, I had a topic that Memphis might be that new area, man. I'm sorry. West Coast had it for a little bit. East Coast had it for a little bit. Probably the early 2000, not early, but the mid 2010. It was Atlanta. All the way up to probably when Uzi and shit was coming out. It was still Atlanta. Memphis got this shit on smack. I ain't gonna lie. RP Young Dolph. Moneybag. These two niggas. Like, Memphis got some heat, dog. I ain't gonna care.
These motherfuckers were stupid. I thought the tracks that stood out to me were Thump Shit.
Dumb shit, yeah.
Nasty ass beat. And I feel like that's probably one of the hardest songs that they spit on in a while. Scratch Some, that was disgusting.
Yeah, that shit is fucking crazy. I was pulling up the lyrics as you was talking,
Some,
bro.
I'm like,
yeah,
it just has you like stank face the whole time.
I gotta find, bro. Where the fuck is this shit at?
It's just straight stank face, pretty much. Scratch Some, Dumb Shit, Spin, I thought was good. There was one more. I kind of like Whole Gang Buzz. I did like that. I didn't like All Hundreds. But there's very little tracks on here that I didn't listen to multiple times.
Yeah, I'm running back to this shit.
And even when it came on, I still listened to them.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I was literally just about to say that. Even if you play some shit that I'm like, listen. I love this. This is nice. This is nice.
Wrong song. That's not what I was thinking. But Dumb Shit is what I was thinking about.
Dumb Shit.
But no, Scratch Something. He did have a bar in there. He said, "You ain't never running or walk nothing down. It's just something that rhyme." For you young rappers, bro, that be rapping like y'all street dudes. If y'all want to rap like y'all street dudes, put it in a story or something, bro. Like, I'm not even like that, but I'll rob you. Like, you're like, you're not really into that street. Like, stop acting like you be towing 40s and Glocks and whatever else.
Most of the time when you're not like that, you can see it. But you can just tell, like, you can see it in somebody.
Or be like Lil Tecca, admit that I'm doing this shit because it sound good. Like,
and you could be really good at making it sound good.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I mean, 90% of the industry is making shit sound
which is a fact. But
you can tell when motherfuckers are like that when they're not. Half the time.
Like, nah, man, some of these cats out here, they be rapping like they really street niggas, but in high school they used to get poked in their head for their lunch money. Give me this fucking shit.
I think even though we're so close to Philly, I feel like that's why I always gravitated towards Philly artists. Because when they're spitting the shit that they have to say, like, you feel that shit. Like
they lived.
Like they just did it yesterday.
Right.
So
they did it right before they went to the booth.
They did it and then they went to the booth and recorded it.
That might be the RDC Joe.
Oh, here it is. Thump Shit, bro. Fucking ESTG again. This motherfucker is stamped. Bro said premature come to shooting that blower. I always bust quick. I said, God damn.
Thump Shit might be my favorite.
ESTG, bro. I got a lot. Like one more, bro. ESTG on the last fucking song of the album, Bro ended it off right. He said putting niggas on shirts and selling them like it's merch.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
That's so disrespectful.
Do you understand how many people you gotta put on a t-shirt to start selling that shit like it is merchandise, bro?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
How many prints of this shit you
Bro,
gotta make?
imagine going to a fucking store, I don't know, it's just called EST clothing line. You walk in and you just see a bunch of shirts with people on it. It's like you don't even know that they did. You buy the fucking shirt and then they man see you a week later like, yo, how you know? This dude? Is he? Yeah.
This is merch.
Yeah.
The last project.
I got this joint. I actually got 2 of them. They were selling 2 for $20 at the EST joint. You should go get one.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Black
There was
version?
another rapper that said something.
They
like
had
that.
different colorways. 42 actually says something similar, like in an earlier track, but I forgot.
He was
exactly
like,
what it was.
I'll fuck around, kill your mans, and sell you a shirt. I said,
Oh yeah,
oh hell.
yeah. Best of luck to you.
I ain't gonna lie, that might be
Yeah.
one of the hardest t-shirt bars.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of niggas just say like the basic.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of niggas just say the basic, oh yeah, I'll put you on a t-shirt. Nah, these niggas, I'm gonna put you on a t-shirt, I'm gonna sell it to your fucking mans.
That's absurd.
That's disrespectful, bro.
That's just absurd.
That's so disrespectful.
EST is stand.
Yeah, they're nasty. I love that combo, both of them together. I like them separate, but
Yeah,
together.
yeah. Together, definitely.
We've said for the past couple weeks, 42 doesn't miss. ESTG has been on the rise for
Yeah, I know
last
EST
year, really.
was Stamp. My first time hearing him, of course, Tory Lanez. He was on the Tug joint, and when I heard that, I was like,
yeah.
He's gritty.
"Oh, this nigga different." Yeah, but yeah, this who hotter than G? That's all I can say.
Before we get to probably one of my favorite projects of the weekend, I did want to, because I didn't really put it on the list for us to listen to, so it's more on the honorable mention side, but I did listen a little bit to the Coi Leray joint, and it wasn't that bad.
You did put
I
it on there.
love
I
it.
did?
Yeah, you put it on there when you said it to me. I listened to it.
I loved it.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. I want to say I got Hollywood Dreams was cool. I definitely skipped b.i.b.l.e.
Yeah.
Mountains was a skip. That number 3, nice.
Number 3.
Thief of the Knife with G Herbo. I'm not a big G Herbo fan. I loved his verse. Overthinking with her was nice.
Fire. That shit was gas.
Her, oh
That
my
shit was
god,
crazy.
her. You might as well
The Nav
hit my
joint was
line at
alright.
this point.
The Nav joint was decent. I kind of wanted more from Nav, but
Yeah, Nav didn't do too much.
can't complain.
I want to say I stopped at Twinning. That's when I stopped.
I listened to the whole thing. I thought this was actually a decent album. Like,
I didn't see he had a song with b.i.b.l.e. How was that? My bad, I cut you off.
honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really remember it that often because I mean
It's
that
a
much.
long-ass
'Cause
project.
like,
It was too long.
It's
I was
20
gonna say a
minutes,
lot
I
of
mean,
stuff
20
started to run
tracks.
together. Like I remember hearing his voice, but I also was working when I was listening
It's
to
an
this album
interlude, too,
because
though.
Yeah, I don't know if it was on there.
no, I do think it was the actual song. Like I
Yeah,
remember
I'm
hearing
actually-
his
I'm
voice,
gonna
and I low key got hyped, but then I started doing something at work, so I kind of got sidetracked. But
Just
Yeah.
2 seconds.
I, fire.
Gas, dog. I
I
like that.
like that song.
Blick. Somebody need to get hit with a stick. I personally thought Mountains was cool.
I like Mountain.
Yeah, mine's everything.
Yeah. Thief in the Night, cool. Overthinking, fire.
Gas.
Clingy, I didn't really like Nas' verse, but I thought Coi Leray did her thing.
What's up with Nav?
I fucking hated Heartbreak Kid. I did
remember
not
how
like
that
that fucking
sounds.
song.
I kind of just skipped through Heartbreak Kid and Twin Them.
I did
Yeah,
like
20 was tough.
Lonely Fans though.
Yeah,
I like
I like
Lonely
that.
Fans.
Wait, how did Lonely Fans go? I think Lonely Fans I did like. Wait, let me see. I think was she spitting hard on this joint?
Yeah, it was.
But this
real,
one-
like, yeah, she was in the bag.
Nah, I never
So,
heard that joint.
This one's
I
on.
definitely
I like
stopped.
that one.
I thought it was. She got one joint on here
It's
when she was
Beat Me
really
with
getting.
the Wallow John where Wallow never talking in the beginning. She spits hard on that.
Yeah. Okay. I know she got one. I don't know. Maybe it's Heartbreak Kid. One of these joints, she was getting deep. I'm like, okay, I ain't mad at that.
I think I liked the Paranoid joint too with Polo G, and those were pretty much my takeaways from this joint. It was a decent album.
Yeah, good job,
I kind of
Coi.
went in here with again low hopes because I'm not really a Coi fan.
Me either.
I'm not even gonna say that I'm not a Coi fan. It's more so because all of her music ends up being a TikTok trend.
Yeah.
So she gets played
I'm
out.
not a Coi
extremely-
Leray fan.
Yeah,
Fuck
she
that.
gets played out extremely fast for me. Like
Yeah.
I feel like if the songs weren't TikTok trends, I'd be cool. Like Twin and Them it's not a bad song, but because it was on every freaking video on social media, it was like, bro, if I hear this one more time, I'm gonna kick a cat. So
better get used to it.
Yeah, like
sadly, you ain't paying attention now.
Same thing with b.i.b.l.e. Same thing with
No More Parties.
Yeah, No More Parties. Like a lot of her music ends up being like social media big. So
I would like damn near almost call myself a Coi Leray fan because I like this project a lot, and even her bigger songs I liked before they got kind of played out. No More Parties was the first song I ever heard from her.
Yeah, me too.
I
heard that. When the fuck did I hear that shit? I heard that.
I was working at Dover Mall in a kickback when that bitch was on, and they played it 5 times a day, and I loved it.
It leaked somewhere. And I heard it. Somebody on a podcast played that bitch, and I said, "What the fuck is this?"
This shit's hard. I kind of wish he stayed in that like type of bag, but
no, I like R&B Leray.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was her like.
I mean, I'm not going because I'm a little bit biased because I did come on here and say Cardi B, get the fuck out of here because you can't sing for real, and I know all that shit. I can hear it. It's kind of like the same thing here a little bit, but I accept it a little bit more because she's such a smaller artist. Like.
I thought it was a well-rounded project, and I liked it.
I thought it was pretty good.
I love that G Herbo joint. I love the Fivio, Young M.A. Probably cool off Young M.A. She did her thing, but I'm really cool off her. Cool off her.
You ain't ever heard? You ain't heard shit since Ooh.
Nah, listen. I like Young M.A. before Ooh. She had a couple little street bangers, but
yeah, I heard a couple I think of the songs that didn't make mainstream.
Yeah,
Young M.A. was like that back in the day.
Yeah, she could spit. Like when she brings bars out, she could spit. Yeah. I'm cool off that song though. The Be Me with Wallow and Gilly with the little intros part in the beginning.
As soon as I heard Wallow, I skipped the song. Sorry. And this isn't me hating on Wallow because I love Wallow. I follow Wallow on Instagram.
I didn't do the song.
Like everything he posts, but that's just not what I'm trying to hear when I'm listening to music sometimes, bro.
Yeah, but this is their second time. They was on another project. I mean, granted they're interviewing everybody, but they was on another project on like the end of it, and I was like.
Yeah, like I love Wallow. Like I listen to every message every message that I see on social media. I'll listen to it because he is very inspirational. But like when I'm listening to music, sometimes I just want to listen to music. Like even hearing Khaled's voice on which album?
I've been on Khaled's voice, dog. I'm sorry.
Super cool off Khaled.
Yeah, as soon as I heard Khaled's voice, I was kind of like, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Khaled, you ruined some of my favorite songs. Even like the club bangers. As soon as I heard boom, 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 DJ. Can the DJ just skip that part and just jump into wow, wow, wow? Like I don't even want to hear DJ Khaled's voice, dog. That shit's so annoying.
They just put his star on Hollywood.
Oh yeah, I seen that. And he's coming out with 5 5s.
Yeah.
Oh, is it 5 or 4? 4. It's
I don't know how many, but I just seen the one.
It's a blue pair. It's a greenish pair.
They didn't look bad, but I'm probably cool.
Resale. Yeah, shout out to Coi Leray, good job. But we're gonna move on. Moving through this music shit, we got a lot still. Mr. Vince Staples, probably my project of the week.
It's the rap album of the year so far for me.
That shit. I am not mad at that tape. I'm not mad at that tape. First of all, dog, hold on.
Album of the year
so far, yes.
Dog, this shit.
I was not expecting that.
Fam, Free the Homies, that A track 2 coming off the beach, stupid. DJ Quick, I love that beat. Excuse me. Magic with Mustard, crazy. Nameless, hold on. Let me look at my actual genre. I can tell you exactly what my favorite joints are. Rose Street, Mama's Boy, Player Ways, When Sparks Fly.
That shit is crazy. When Sparks Fly is insane.
And A Free the Homies. Mind you, those are just the genres that I pull that I know I'm going to be listening to. I can play this project front to back, no skips.
Literally, like there is not a song on here I do not like. Again, I'm taking it back to the old days when we used to do ratings. I gave this a 9 off Rick. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Oh, yeah.
I damn near gave it a 10, but I was like, I gotta wait like a month from now, bro. I have been listening to this shit
constantly.
Stop.
Constantly.
Like, at work. I damn near gave this shit a 10 off the rip, bro.
Yo,
like, this shit is insane.
I listened to this joint on Friday, and I'm like, ain't no way this shit is this good. I did not listen to it the entire weekend. I did not listen to it on Monday. This morning, again, if y'all know me, my job, I have a lot of free time to myself. I listened to it again, and I said, "Holy shit!"
Man, listen, I'm gonna
The
tell you.
album of the song of the week and the album of the week for me are both in hip hop, which is crazy because mine's usually R&B. Both of them are in hip hop. This is my album of the week for me. This shit is insane.
For me, I'll tell you all the order I listened to the albums in this week. So it started off with ESTG and 42. Actually, no, I'm lying. It started off with Coi Leray only because it was. I went into that like let me get this out the way.
Yeah.
The low expectations of her. That's kind of how I went into the Fivio, John. I'm not gonna lie.
So that's how I went into Fivio for the high expectation. But yeah,
No,
so
I'm saying,
I started off,
let me get this shit out the way.
yeah. So I started off with Coi Leray. I made it like halfway through the album. I was like, okay, this is pretty decent. So I'm gonna come back to this. Then I went to ESTG's joint. I was like, I'm
sure.
I started off. My first time listening to ESTG, I was cleaning the kitchen, so I was like, I need something to get me through this. Turned that on. Usually I listen to R&B while I'm cleaning, but I kind of was like aggressive with it. I'm trying to hurry up.
And a lot of music. You didn't want to stuff it into fucking.
Yeah. So knocked that out. I'm like, okay, this joint is crazy. Then I listened to Fabio's joint one morning on the way to work because I'm like, in the car, this joint's gotta knock. Fuck that album. Then I went to Vince Staples and I'll keep it a buck. I can't name a song from Vince Staples. I don't. Yeah. I've never listened to Vince Staples. So I went into this like, okay, it was an honorable mention project. I don't really know nothing about this dude.
He's probably one of the smartest niggas in the game. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah, I pretty much went into it like, let me just listen to it, and I'm gonna listen to this joint at work. Started off at work. I'm like, hold the fuck on, this shit is.
Yo, in the same way Swayze explained it, I love when music does that.
Yeah,
I love when you're
you
low ass expectation, or like Swayze saying, like I don't really know nothing about this guy, and this shit. That's kind of like how that's how I fell in love with Safe. Right. I'm like, who the fuck is this little Toronto nigga? Mm-hmm. Man, that first project, I said, oh my god, this nigga's blowing my socks off. Pause.
Honestly, I was going. If it wasn't for the fact that Safe's album came out this year, so far this was going to be album of the year for me, not just rap.
Already?
Yes.
So
far,
I'm not mad at it, bro. This shit, fam.
From what I was at work, like I fix computers, so I'm at work. All these social networks and these computers, fuck these nut ass computers. I'm mad as shit fixing these junk, but he's spitting. I'm like, I went from to
fam.
I'm at my desk like, I'm talking about people walking by like, yo, what you listening to? Like, I'm really jamming at my desk.
That's how I got when Sparks fly.
Yup,
like,
fam.
Makes you just...
At fucking work, I count money for work for my job. Mm-hmm. That after the beach, all I hear was boom, boom. I'm like, wishing they would. Hey, I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. It took me like at least 3 minutes to get past that song.
I'm so glad I don't work with you, because I'd have heard that album. I'd have been to throwing that shit in the air. Like, I say that album. I had to listen to this album probably 10 times already.
I do love the album.
This album is crazy. Yeah. I would have get. It's better than that Corday's album. It's better than Gotti's album. It's better than who else did we give a decent rating on here? It was pretty much better. It don't matter. It was better than everybody's album that I've heard that was not safe.
It's top 5.
Definitely
it's top 1.
It's top 5.
Rap is top 1. It was better than Benny's album. I mean, not Benny's album. Did Benny drop, right? Yeah. It was better than Benny's album. It was better than Conway's album. I know Bird probably want to throw his whole chair at me right now. It was better than both the albums. That album is fucking crazy, bro. Like, it is.
Wait, what you got is better than this?
I like Conway's album better than this. Oh, yeah. I would say it's close to Benny's. I think it's better than Corday's album.
It was better
than I ranked Corday's very high.
It was better than Davey's album. And I thought Dave East shit was sick.
I thought Dave was nasty. I don't know if it's up there. They're both in the top 5 probably.
That shit I felt like
it was just too short.
I felt like he had like, I don't know. I felt like he gave me more than just one vibe. Like Dave East gave me that raspy, gritty, Benny the Butcher gave me that raspy gritty. Conway gave me that same thing. Like, so when he gave me kind of like that street shit and then that heartfelt shit and then that like he just was bouncing back and forth, I'm like, bro, I can come to this shit for everything that I need.
For me, Vince Staples is the most all-around artist. He's up there with like Tyler. Just like a very diverse. He could dive into any bag he ever wants to, and he just doesn't give a fuck. That's why I love it. He doesn't give a fuck if you're gonna like it or not.
I'm at the point where like I started to be like, bro, I'm about to go back and listen to his old shit.
Vince is hard.
But the reason I'm not going to do it.
Because you might be let down.
I was about to say, because this shit is
so
a very...
I don't think you would be let
This
down.
is the part where Q is probably going to jump out his chair and he might hit me with a Liu Kang bicycle kick. Bro, I was comparing this shit to Damn when I was listening to it. I'm sorry.
I can hear correlations.
I'm not saying like it's on the level with Damn. I'm saying like there are comparisons to Damn.
Like it's the mood change in the
that shit.
The only thing that differentiates the two is the money that he can put in versus the money
that
Kendrick can put in.
Of course.
That's literally the only difference.
But like comparison wise, like listening to like flows, there were some flows where I was like, wait, they can't write this shit?
Yes.
Like, yo, there was a lot of shit that I was listening to that I was like, yo, I really kind of compare this to Damn. And I'm surprised that you ain't kicking me in my head right now.
I'm not mad at that.
But
it might have been fucking. I forget what it was.
And that's another reason. That's another reason why I think I damn near gave this shit a 10. Like, if we would have heard this album today and rated this shit a month out, this shit might have got a 10 for me. Like, this shit is crazy.
I mean, I can't possibly be mad at it.
Like Swayze talked a lot. Berg, just give your stance.
I'm sorry, bro. This shit is crazy.
I'd rather hear y'all first because I didn't think y'all were gonna be on to it because it's Vince and not a lot of people like listen to Vince.
Well, I've been on Vince for a little bit. He just haven't had nothing like this.
He's never had like this is a fully put together perfect project from him.
Agreed.
I forget. I might have brought him up for like one of the songs of the week or like singles or something.
Yeah, because Rose Street was a single.
Rose Street, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm. The other Mustard Drone was too.
And it was that slower vibe, which I kind of got from this, which I was kind of excited for. I'm like, he's about to dive into his shit. Great album. Top 5 of the year so far. He's probably like around 3, 2, 4. He's in the middle. He's not 5 and he's not 1. But I loved it.
Sorry.
Free to Homies, DJ Quick. When Sparks Fly has to be my favorite.
Has to be. That might be my song of the... Nah, I can't say my song of the year.
It's
up.
But
it's up there.
Got my song of the year strap.
Oh, yeah, right now. But nah, this when Sparks Fly shit,
Sparks
dog.
Fly is different. It's very different. I liked Slide. I thought was pretty good. Mama's Boy. That was good.
Are we just gonna keep skipping great. Magic, bro? Magic.
I said Magic.
Oh, I thought you. I didn't hear you say it.
I agreed when he said Magic.
Bird said when he was trying to figure out he said when he first said the slow joints, and I said Rose Street and Magic were the singles.
Bro, I damn near don't want to talk about no other albums after this, but I know there's one more album that you didn't put on the list, but we're going to talk about it. Ain't no way we not.
I have a couple albums.
How about so we gotta speed it up, so let's get it.
Those are the big ones anyway.
Yeah. Shout out to Vince Staples, man. That shit crazy. As far as on the hip hop side, I don't have no more projects. Shout out to T Grizzly. He will be coming out this Friday, so we'll get that review next week.
Yeah, I was about to say I heard a couple songs, but why? I didn't know why, but most of them were like basically grayed out.
Yeah, because it comes out next week, so they just uploaded early to DSPs. This is a marketing trick. I did, because of the curiosity, I did type into Misunderstood by b.i.b.l.e. Woo! That was a tough listen.
I didn't even get that bitch a chance.
I just had to give it a chance because I'm not going to sit up here and trash bull. Because I even said myself, I said, yo, I got to see where he's at. I did listen to the Full Court Press, if anybody did. Wiz Khalifa and Big Crit, you did? Yeah. What you got for it?
I liked it. It's more Big Critty than it was Wiz Khalifa. It was like a lot of, they had Smoke Diz on a lot of it too. So it was like what's it called? Like it puts you in like an environment. It's kind of hard to describe. Like I can't really describe it. It's more like
is it soulful? Is it smoke?
It's kind of soulful, but at the same time it's got that smoke feel.
Okay.
But it's like it's just chilling music. I
feel as though these guys, them two together, can make a.
Yeah, I liked Fly the Coop was good, Mind Blown was good, Put You On was good, and I like How the Story Goes. How the Story Goes was probably my favorite, and the last one they got with Currency was pretty good. It's just like a cool little small project.
Yeah.
So I kind of just ran through. It was like one of the first ones that I listened to. Kind of got me in the right vibes. It's a good like summer album, I would say.
Swayze, you said you got more albums, or is this one on the other side?
Yeah, I got one more album on the other side.
Okay.
One more that I had was I didn't get to listen to all of it, but Gunplay had a new album.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't
I
get
listened
to
to
listen.
Gunplay forever.
I love Gunplay, bro.
He can fucking rap, dog.
Yeah, he had the song Pyrex Poppin' with Rick Ross. Fucking stupid. And that's like as far as it got. He has a song with Jim Jones. Young Breed, I think, is like one of his like little guys that he's bringing up. It's pretty good. But I definitely want to go back and get
I remember seeing a podcast with Gunplay talking about pimping.
He's fucking wild, bro.
He's fucking wild, dog. But he can rap his ass off.
He kind of reminds me of like West Side Gun. Like I think they might have even had an album together.
Right. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We
Talk Culture
Gang. And at this point, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, on to the show.
I got my hoops in the car. If not, I'll fire your phone.
Oh, give these fucking phones, man.
Them blue phones are so bad. They killed the arches of my feet when I hooped in them. Killed them. Boy, that's shorts.
So we're gonna move right into those were our projects. We're gonna move right into these singles. And I have to look to my right because the Little Baby representative dropped 2 songs. How'd you feel, my guy?
Trash.
Got right on in a minute.
Trash.
I ain't gonna lie. Pretty sure me and Bird said it. Off Little Baby a little bit. Yeah. I did listen to Right On again and it wasn't that bad. But Friday when I heard it for the first time, I was like,
that's kind of.
The hook is just
I'm
bad.
Moving towards y'all's side of like the
last
couple.
No way.
Well, no, that the verse he had on Vince Staples' John was solid.
Yeah,
he has to bring it when he goes on the project like that though. His singles are just rushed.
But yeah, his singles lately, I've been like, bro, was everything good at home? Like it's.
Bro, I know.
Ain't meant for me.
I know diehard Baby fans that are not fucking with this shit at all. He's like,
know.
this isn't the. And I like the early Little Baby, like.
I like super early, like Money in the Bank.
I like
fucking what's
ATLENTGA, that's where I'm from. That was like I think it might have been his first album. That's when I was listening to Baby, and then after that I'm kind of cool off of him. He had he had the big song.
Exotic, Yes Indeed, Bank, Southside. Those are like my old shit.
That was cool. No, both of his singles this week.
Come on, jump in the van. Come on, yeah. One-way ticket to Atlanta.
So far, I'm not really.
We also got for the old heads out there. Shout out to any of our old heads that listen. We got the Neck and Wrist, Pusha T and Jay-Z. I know all you fucking old heads was fucking jacking your fucking dicks when you see Jay-Z on the fucking song. It was a decent job. I don't know who the fuck mixed it because I could barely hear Jay-Z's verse. The beat was nice. I like the beat. That's for real. But cool job. Pusha.
I didn't listen to it, which I kind of regret not listening to it. I'm not really big on Pusha anymore. Used to be, but.
You didn't like that song a couple weeks ago?
It was cool. But I regret not listening to it only because obviously he's putting out a lot of singles, so albums coming soon. We're going to listen to it, so I just need to listen to it so I can skip those songs when the album comes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for his album.
Me too.
Pusha, I wasn't big on Pusha before, but the shit he's had lately, I can't.
I'm not denying.
Yeah,
it's still tough.
Yeah, you can't take away what he's putting out. It's great music.
So we're gonna tap into B.i.b.l.e, J. Cole, cause I'm on y'all niggas' ass. Cause when Drake dropped his London shit, everybody's like, "Hey, what the fuck you doing in London?" Dick in your mouth. And now we got B.i.b.l.e and J. Cole, and everybody's, "Oh my god, J. Cole's verse is so crazy." The fuck out of here. Anyway,
sounds to me like J. Cole verse might have been better than Drake's.
Drake did a freestyle. It wasn't
a
song.
I didn't even hear Drake.
Alright, so let's stop. Before you get me in my bag.
Fuck Drake. I don't care. Get your bag, nigga.
Right. But, I like the song. I thought it was good.
Nah,
and I hate that Drake.
You just saw in your own
UK shit. I hate when Drake is doing that weird shit. I hate it.
I didn't hear
Oh
the
my
freestyle, so I'm not really commenting on it. I just like fucking with him.
Drake
But
Pete paves the way for you fucking losers out there. That's what it is.
I think London wouldn't have been as good if B.i.b.l.e. wasn't on it.
It's not for here.
Yeah.
That's the thing and that's my point about the Drake shit. It wasn't for here. So what the fuck am I spending all this time? Oh my god, Drake. Nah, bro. You can't drop Nothing Was the Same and then drop this, bro. It wasn't for here, nigga. I guarantee you over there, they would slap the shit out you because over there it's fire. This is what this song is for. It's for over there. To even have a fucking fan base that grows into a whole nother country, you niggas can't even do that. So what the fuck are you sitting here in America fucking judging this shit for? Like, I can't judge it. It's a decent song. I like B.i.b.l.e. As I told before last podcast, she's got me from that Dreamville Fest shit. J. Cole's verse was fire.
Crazy.
Shout out to him bringing back the Carmelo Anthony meme that everybody forgot, and I've seen a bunch of people reposted it now. That was crazy, but yeah, like, bitch, I'm in London, I'm gonna go and shop at the mall. That shit good, bro. Like, what the fuck? It's not for here. Period. Schoolboy Q, Soccer Dad.
Listen to it.
I listened to it.
There was so much music.
It was alright.
So listen to music from literally when we send the list out, when the shit came out.
Yeah, I listened to it. Rowdy versus Rebel, I listened to that.
A lot of people didn't like it, I heard. I haven't listened to it.
Rowdy versus Rebel, it was obviously from the track, from the name of the track, it was two different sides. So Rowdy, he was going to his, not introspective, what the fuck?
perspective.
Split personality bag. Whereas Rowdy is the get money fly rapper nigga, and Rebel is his old ways, which is nigga don't fucking play with me, my nigga will stick you up, I'll rob you, blah blah blah. So that's what the song pretty much was. It was giving that both perspectives.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was a decent song.
Yeah,
it was drill.
I'm gonna have to listen to it. Because I like rapping.
Me too. Shit. I know Bird has to say something about Sub-Zero. Action Bronson.
I didn't even see that.
Yikes.
It might not be on.
Alright, moving on. Yeah, your boy Action Bronson dropped a song called Sub-Zero. I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, that's not on. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I left it. I wanted to leave that review for you. I didn't even listen to it.
Bitch. I'm gonna tap into it. I'm gonna tell you about it next week.
Bet. And like I said, both of my album and song was on the hip hop side. Jack motherfucking Harlow.
Good God.
This first class shit I have not stopped playing, fam. I give her sweet scene. I don't know what they want. Should I just keep...
Me and my girl listened to it in the car. The very first time I played it, she was in the car because she likes Jack, obviously. Fucking... He said, sweet. I said... And then it like stopped. Sweet semen. I looked at her and said... You said sweet semen? Oh my God, he's the greatest.
Bro, my baby said sweet semen. I know what they like, so I just keep... Fam, this shit is... Dog.
His album comes out May 6th. So it's going up.
Oh yeah.
That's how you sample a song.
And that's what I wanted to bring
Let's
up.
motherfucking
I did not think you guys were gonna like it. I mean,
but
it's hard not to like it. But once again, it was a sampled song. I thought he did it perfect. That's how you're supposed to do it. He made it his own song. It sounds like a song that he could have made like by himself.
And he didn't force a sound onto it.
That's why I think it goes. I think that's why it goes so nasty.
Yeah, like that song for me.
Dog, this shit is fucking hard. This goes back to my Shinseiya bag with that Deserved It song. Where is my skates at? Where?
Yeah.
Bro,
Jack,
I heard the
I damn near want to get rich and buy. I hated the snippet though.
When I heard the snippet, he's grooving into the shit. I'm like, oh my God.
I hated the snippet. I said.
And when I heard that I am a G, throw up the L, section the A, I said, yeah, this shit gonna be a banger when it come out. He don't even...
bro, I couldn't tell you how excited I was for that fucking song.
And then when he said,
I can put you in
first class.
That's the best part.
That's how I'm talking to my lady.
That's
like
2018, I was outside, now they out for me. Nigga, what?
Yeah, I loved it.
I
From
don't
the
care
very
what
second I
frat.
turned
You
it
can't
on.
alpha me. Pound of juice, so I keep. Fam, this shit.
He spit. People
this
don't,
shit crazy.
and I feel like people still don't give him the credit he deserves. Like he's really in his own lane. He doesn't sound like anybody else for the most part, and he just talks his shit. Like where he's from, he says it on every song that he's on. He reps where he's from, and the bars that he says are nasty as fuck.
I think Jack Harlow's pause is probably one of the smoothest rappers out right now. I ain't gonna lie. This song proved it for me.
And like
this
you
thing
said,
is
it's very
smooth
everything
as
is
fuck.
unforced. It's unforced.
This
everything.
shit was smooth as fuck, dog. This first class shit will be played all year long. I'm just telling you that right now. Y'all might see episode 30, and the short is gonna be first class. And this is how much I love this song, dog. I couldn't stop playing it. I literally couldn't stop playing it.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, I'm very. His album is highly anticipated for me for one of the albums of the year. I think it's gonna be.
Moving on to our R&B side. I was happy. Sid, Broken Hearts Club. Shout out to Sid. This project, I ain't gonna lie. This project kind of remind me of the Vince Staples project in a way where it just gave you everything. Like, and Sid is like that. Sid's gonna like, okay, you love Summer Walker? Bet. I'm gonna give you Summer Walker vibes. You like this acoustic shit? Bet. I'm gonna give you this acoustic shit. You like the old, kind of like dirty Jones, like heartfelt freestyle was like, the beat was like a grimier, it was a little bit more like rough. Bet, I'm gonna give you that shit too. And then of course you already know me. I love Sid because of her fucking homages to Aaliyah. So when you give me, I think it's Control, it is. Fam, that shit is so gas. My favorites are Out Loud, No Way, Control, Could You Break a Heart, and Right Track. Honestly, there's not really a lot of skips on here, but this shit is gas.
I don't think I have a skip on this album either. But for me, as soon as I seen it come out, I was like, yeah, I'm listening to that. Especially because all the albums that were talked about, that we talked about reviewing, were hip hop albums. So when I seen Sid dropped, I was like, thank you. First track, we already knew that was a banger. It was the single, Can You Break a Heart? Right Track, fucking Smino is dirty.
That might have been my favorite song.
Smino is fucking crazy. My favorite song, of course, gotta be Kalani.
Jones. That shit grew on me today.
You can call me a Kalani groupie out this bitch. Like
She doesn't know how to miss either.
I love Kalani. That shit was a banger.
That shit.
Fucking heartfelt freestyle, Fire Control, Fire. Break My Heart, Why Don't You, Fire.
And shout out to these fucking acronyms. You just throwing in the fucking letters in that bitch.
Yeah,
Break My Heart, Why Don't You, bitch.
Yeah, that shit.
BMHWDY.
I was about to say it's probably harder for me to read the letters straight, so that's why I named it. Yeah, Break My Heart, Why Don't You? That shit is gas. This album was.
And I love Sid because we always bring up every fucking podcast at this point. But shout out to my brother last night. They do that double-sided. I don't even know what it's called, and I'm in the fucking industry. But it's like this double-sided lyricism shit where it's like you rap and you contradict yourself at the same time. That shit is my favorite shit. It's so weird, bro.
Gallant did that shit open up. Last Night does it
all the fucking time, bro. Like this shit, yeah. For me, Sid, man. And again, like I said, my favorite is because you always have that homage to Aaliyah, man. That shit. I ain't gonna lie, Sid, he might be one of the best vocalists in the game that ain't like mainstream. Like you obviously aren't doing Summer Walker and her numbers and shit, but Sid, your fucking voice is amazing. I'm sorry.
I think her what got me is the lack of features, and I love that. And her features that she did have fit her flow and her like music writing skills. So I think the features were perfect. Every feature was a good feature. It wasn't too much. I hate when people have too many features. I feel like that's kind of the biggest problem that I had with Fivio's, which is all over the place. That's another
thing too. Like
it's too many features. Like if I'm clicking on your album, I want to listen to you and your type of music and your style of music. You don't have to have a big name artist on every song. Tie the Knot was crazy. I liked Fast Car too. Fast Car was cool. Joint with Coi Leray, obviously. Yeah, it's definitely a summer album for me. This is gonna be
For sure.
It wasn't enough time from
Ridiculous.
the time that we decided what we was listening to and the time that it actually came out until this podcast for me to listen to stuff I wanted to. Like I said, I didn't have that Vince song. I'm not even gonna get back in that.
This shit.
I didn't have
this song was a tie. Like I ain't gonna, it wasn't a tie, but like when I went back and listened to the Vince, I'm like Vince squeezed it out a little bit more. But this is right there for me.
I just feel like you get more substance from Vince. Like you're gonna leave with something. Sid has great music. But
I wouldn't even say that. She's just rapping from a different perspective. That's not you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because obviously she's lesbian.
Yeah.
But to that group, like nigga, that's substance. She rapping about substance.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get back into that Vince album because we'll be here for another 3 hours. But that Sid joint was crazy. Listened to that a couple times. I probably only listened to it like 3 because, like I said, I was broken. Anywho, the fucking ESTG album, I probably listened to that about 3-4 times because
there's a shitload of music this week.
That shit goes.
And I love
hard.
it. I love it. Keep us busy. There really wasn't no other projects, even though I didn't listen to anything because I was stuck on a Sid joint. Mm-hmm. So if something else come out, I guess one of my coaches can let me know.
I had Camila Cabello's new album was on there. Fire.
Didn't listen to it.
I love it. She has a song with Ed Sheeran, Bam Bam. Like all her songs have like a Latin like background to it. And I love that shit. She had Quiet, Boys Don't Cry. There was a lot of good songs on here. Kind of just switches it up a little bit for me because there's a lot of shit that we listened to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was that Fivio album killed me. I ain't gonna lie. It killed my ears. I liked it, but it just killed my ears to where I just had to switch it up to something else. She had Psycho Freak with Willow Smith. It was a nice, well-rounded album. She kind of is like in her sad bag, so I kind of liked it.
Sad boy vibes.
Yeah, I liked it.
I guess we'll move to the singles. I ain't gonna.
Let me hop off the singles, bro. The singles, bro. The first. Me and bro use Tidal. I don't know if you use Tidal or not.
No,
I'm assuming you use Apple Music. Yeah. Fuck that trash shit.
Anywho, we support our artists over here.
Tidal.
The white devil.
We support our artists over here.
Tidal. The first 5 songs that pop up for R&B were all fucking heat. Mm-hmm. Another by Money Long was crazy. That was number 1. Obviously, we already spoke on Out Loud. That came out as a single. That shit was Treat Me by Chloe, fire.
City of God's Part 2 is better than the fucking regular.
Tonight. Bro, that.
Fam, the City of God's 2 is way better than the first one.
What the fuck is this? A part 2?
That's a smart move. I had to clear the sample. It's my shit.
Crazy.
It's the hottest shit out. Bet. Let me go get some streams and get some money off this bitch. And I'm gonna do it my style, keep it in R&B, and I love the subtle drums. Like they took the drums from the actual song, but it was subtle. They didn't pull all of them. It was just here go to 808 a little bit.
That shit was crazy. I was singing my heart out. Like y'all just caught a sneak peek, but I ain't go as crazy as I really wanted to go for real. On to the next one. Me and bro, b.i.b.l.e.
Yes, sir.
What it is.
Gas. Fucking
shit is crazy.
Fucking fuck. Yo, you don't miss, bro.
Niggas that don't know about what the fuck? Niggas that don't know about b.i.b.l.e. just go listen to your favorite Chris Brown song, bro. b.i.b.l.e. he's like that, bro. He wrote for most of y'all favorite artists. Most of y'all favorite artists. He's like that. So when I seen him come out, I was super excited.
Me too.
And he definitely did not disappoint.
At all.
And
then for me, I skipped a little bit forward and I went to Noah.
Yes, sir.
With Summer Walker. I've been a Noah fan for a long ass time when he was fucking depressed as shit. Doing all that slow ass suicidal ass music. No offense. And this Bonjour shit is gas.
That shit is
stupid. That shit is stupid. Crazy. And for me, damn, I know Marky Bassey dropped. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that. Not for me. That wraps up my R&B. I'm not sure you guys.
Double Standard by Fouché, whatever your name is.
I didn't like that one. I don't know why.
I liked it. Go down a little bit to where he at? Yeah, where he at? Stuck in My Ways featuring Blueface. Song was by Trey23. Trey23, you did your thing, and this is where I go back to hating Blueface. Why did you put him on that song with you, bro? That song could have been a masterpiece for real. That was you did your damn thing. But then when I heard that offbeat, that no lyricism, that
I've never listened to Blueface R&B, so you
bro,
better be clicking on that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I listened to it because it was really more so of a like, again, I listen to a lot of my stuff because since I'm back in my normal building, I can listen to my music at work. So like I just basically got on R&B, tapped the first song and let it play. So when I heard the song, I'm like, yo, this shit kind of hurt. This shit kind of hard. And I heard that, I was like,
I'm fucking with the
Yeah, like as soon as I heard that, and then he went into that, bro, like.
You see, he got back with the crackhead bitch.
He's a fucking. The bitch that was stealing narcotics. And
Black 100 saw this shit. But yeah, that wraps up our music session. And I lied because we still got our SOS. So before I close out your commercial break, our SOS this week, we went with French Montana. Little French Montana homage. Came up last week in the middle of the pod, just on spot. I think this week we can just go back to being normal. And then, because I don't want to give it back to back themes, we'll get back to some normal shit and tap into our own bags individually. But this week we tapped into French Montana, and I went Whip from Coke Boys 1 with 2 Chainz. Whip another lip. Fire. That's my shit, personally. Coke Boy, man, listen. I even ran into fucking booking on the interstate, but oh my god, dog! I was this close to picking that shit. I'm like, fam, this shit is gas, but I left it at Whip.
I can't stress to people enough the amount of music French Montana has.
Yeah, he got a lot. I didn't realize
he has so much music, and this is only like half his shit.
Yeah,
half his shit you can't.
Yeah,
you have to go on like Dat Piff or something to get. But holy fuck, did this throw me back? I mean, there was a point in time where I'm just listening to French songs like all day long, old French. And I'm like, holy fuck, I forgot about this song. Holy fuck, I forgot about this song. Holy shit. I personally wanted to go with Coke Boys 4. I could put the whole album as my fucking song. Every song on that album is fucking retarded. But like Q said, it's not on there. It's probably because of the
sample players.
A lot of fucking samples. Yeah. And he also has a lot of big names on it. It's like Meek, Ross, which he always kind of has on there. But it was like bangers after bangers. So the song that I went with was Coke Boys 3, which I think is his second best album that I've ever listened to. Just the intro on it.
Yes.
This is the hardest. I think I've heard him spit. His bars on there he was in his bag. Like he was coming to prove something with his intro. I feel like this is kind of one of the albums that blew him up. Intro, it kind of reminds me of an old Meek intro where he's just nasty as fuck, just giving you everything.
Yeah.
I love this album though. This is the one. It had a lot of Red Cafe on it. He was fucked with Red Cafe.
What were you not talking about?
There was a lot of Red Cafe. He had the John with Mac on there, Drink and Smoke. I almost picked the John with Wale too. Just a great album. I would give it a listen.
Shit, I was about to bring up fucking 9,000 watts. That was my shit.
It's actually funny because when I was listening to fucking a bunch of French Montana, because y'all try to play me. He's gonna come with Unforgettable fucking pussy. So I really went into like a deep dive of French Montana, like probably since I left here the last time.
I'm gonna be like the niggas on the internet. You're late as shit then.
You right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you late as shit.
You right. Better late than never though. Fuck you.
Nah, fuck you're not a real fan.
You right. I'm not.
You're not a real fan. Right. You didn't come on at this right time. You're not a fan. You missed the bus.
I fucking hate that shit.
I actually. So for me, my SOS is "Dope Got Me Rich" by French Montana. You know, I listened to a lot of songs. I was like, yeah, that's the one for me. Rest in peace, Chinks.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy
So-
listening to all them old Chink songs too. I'm like, oh
Yo, I wonder
So-
how New York would be with Chink still here.
Like, it's funny because after I sent that, I listened to 100. I damn near started to text you like, never mind, it's 100.
100 is
Yeah,
nasty. I almost put that as mine.
Yeah, like I wanted to so bad, but I was like, nah, I'm chill.
But that's what we were saying about French.
Yeah.
Like you might get one, and you'd be like, holy shit, here go another one. Holy shit, here go another one. All right, this one might be a skip. This
Yeah.
one might be a skip. Then your next three be like, holy shit, all these songs. Next thing you know, you have a 15-song playlist of French that you never thought you would have liked.
Yeah,
That's how I fell in love with French.
I almost picked the Ocho Cinco Jones. You give me a
Hey, Ocho Cinco, that's a
I was like,
banger
oh
too.
my God.
That's a banger too, dog.
That shit was just that was definitely an era. People don't talk about it enough. He's just as big as Rick Ross, just as big as any of these other
He bigger
motherfuckers.
than Rick Ross. Shit.
To me, he
This
is.
nigga-
But people would know Rick Ross over French. They're like, French over Unforgettable?
Well, yeah, because I mean, I did make fun of Swayze for that, but that's a song that he can
Yeah.
eat off forever. He ate off that song.
He's
That was his, you know what I mean, Cardi B, Bodak Yellow. Like, she could sit around all day and do nothing because of Bodak Yellow. Like, once you get them songs to do Diamond, man, you don't have to do a single. There's people that can travel and tour off one song.
Yeah.
One song.
Easily.
Just listen to that. One song. You do a show for fucking 50, 60, 70,000 for one song, bro. That's how lucrative this music is. But you have to get one that hits like that. And Unforgettable was that for him. So, and on top of that, French Montana is huge overseas. Huge overseas, bro. Them niggas love him. So, again, that's our music for the week, SOS. Like I said, next week we'll go back to our own separate bags. And we want to keep theming it. But yeah, French Montana, comment down below what First of all, if you don't know French Montana, go back and do your research. Start with these tracks.
Yes.
And then do your research going back. Like Bird said, Code Boys 4 ain't nowhere. So get your ass on Dat Piff. If you don't know what Dat Piff is, I'm gonna link that shit below. And Dat Piff sing the track.
You can get it on YouTube, I think. I was listening to it on YouTube.
Probably that. Okay, so get on YouTube. And I'll still link it below for you weird ass niggas. Do your research. French Montana is that dude. He does not just have the Unforgettable John. That was just a joke.
Bro, I'm just reading like his whole shit and it just...
It's still
He has
gas.
all the Mac and Cheese, Casino Life 2, Coke Zoo, Wave Gods. Like, bro, he has so much.
And on top of that,
music.
yeah, and on top of that, like these projects is like 20 songs deep. So it's like you gotta pick something. You can grab shit. Like, but yeah, that's our music shit. Hip hop, R&B. Comment below. What y'all think? Y'all fuck with that Vince shit? Did y'all fuck with the Fivio joint? We was in the middle up here. Comment down below. That's our music. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We
Talk Culture
Gang. And at this point, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, on to the show. Alright, so we're going to start, move over into our sports section. And I can't not start the sports section without giving our condolences to Dwayne Haskins. Just tough. 24 years old. I want to say he was struck by a dump truck. That's super tough. So prayers and condolences to his family. I have it up on a screen for my guys, but Complex Sports dropped a video of him when he was 11 going to Ohio State. He was in the locker room. He was saying that he wanted to go there.
Oh, yeah, that shit's crazy. I seen
That shit's fucking super tough. Me personally, me being again the non-football guy up here, I don't really know too much about him, but I do have a couple of his accolades as far as as far as college goes. He set a single record in passing with 50 in one season.
passing TDs.
Passing TDs, yeah. Record for passing yards in a single season, 4,800. 2018 Heisman finalist, 2019 Rose Bowl MVP. I don't know, what team was he on?
He went to the Steelers, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was going to fill in for Big Ben because he just retired. So he was going to be the next big fucking...
That's
next big thing.
fucking super tough, man.
Yeah.
And
Definitely
like I said, that's condolences, man. That's super tough. But to keep it on football, I have two things. This is a little bit old, but it's funny because I thought about this versus this game that this is thumbnail, which is the breaking news that the NFL owners approved the modified overtime rule for postseason only, ensuring that both teams get possession get a possession. And I thought about that shit during this actual game when it was the KC game when them niggas just came out and scored and the Bills didn't get a fucking chance. And I'm like,
if Kansas City gets going overtime, they win.
So that's what I want to say to you guys. Like, how do you guys how do you guys feel about this now?
Yeah, went home.
That's a freak.
Just locked up when they needed to.
One freak time.
Yeah, locked up when they needed to. That shit was clutch.
Yeah. So how you guys feel about this?
I love it.
I think it's dumb as shit.
I love it.
You said dumb?
I think it's dumb as shit.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I mean, it's just gonna prolong the game even more. If both teams score, then what? Is it tie?
I don't really know. I didn't really
It'll probably end up being if both teams scores. Then it'll probably be next team to score. But
yeah, so that's gonna be the same shit pretty much. That's what I don't. I kind of think it's kind of just counterproductive.
I don't.
Well, it says right here. Excuse me, real quick, Swayze. It says many teams that get the ball first and score a touchdown will go for 2 rather than allowing the second team to do it in the game. So I guess what they're pretty much saying.
So they're just trying to force 2-point conversions pretty much in overtime. If you want to win.
Basically.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. I don't care.
Well,
I think they needed to switch it up somehow, but I don't know if giving both teams a possession is it.
But I'm not mad at this because it says postseason only. So you're only talking about playoffs and shit like that anyway. You're not talking about regular fucking.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
like, I don't want to see it in regular season, but in playoffs,
right.
I don't want people to get sent home because they didn't get a chance in overtime.
And that's how I feel with the Bills. I'm like, damn, bro, y'all played so fucking good to get sent home in one position.
Yeah.
I mean, but at the same time, I'm also on the same time. Again, I always speak on We Talk Culture. We talk greatness up here. Nigga, stop me. Play defense.
Yeah, if you can't
fucking stop me,
then he's not gonna. It doesn't matter how many positions.
Exactly. I'm Mahomes. Nigga, stop me. I'm whoever. Nigga, stop me. That's Tom Brady. Whoever. Nigga, stop me. You can't stop me in one play. Bye. Go home. Nigga, you wasn't meant to be here.
Defense wins games. That's for sure.
And the last joint I had that I don't have a screenshot of, I had for the NFL, Von Miller, free agency. Either Cowboys, Bills, staying at LA, or the Broncos.
Yeah.
I know he ain't going back in no bum ass
Broncos.
I
don't know. They got pieces now. They got Russ.
He going right back to them Rams.
I don't know why he wouldn't.
He's
at that point.
Right back
that's
to
like
Rams.
You getting on a team with Tom Brady. Be like, yeah, I don't think I want to be on this team. No, it's just not gonna happen.
That's how Kyrie felt about Braun. You never know.
Unless he needs a bag too.
Yeah.
You can go out and get a bag. Rams, they probably not paying him shit. They have so many huge names on their team. So it's really up to him. I know where I wouldn't go.
Cowboys.
It's the Cowboys. I know where I wouldn't go.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I don't even know why that
If the
fucking
Cowboys
logo
can stay
was.
healthy, they're not that bad.
They look super
I
good
don't
on
give a
paper,
fuck.
but they're in the worst division. And how you're not coming in first in your division?
Because they always hurt. Like,
so
so
everybody.
they started off really well last year, but I think like midway through the season, probably 50% of their starters were out. So I'm not faulting them for that. I mean, granted, again, like you said, everybody faces injuries, but there are teams that face it worse than others. I felt like last year Cowboys faced it worse than a lot of other teams.
I just feel like Cowboys have more depth in spots where they should still be winning.
Yeah. This is old news, but I did want to tap on it a little bit. Speaking of being hurt, like I said, it's old news because John Morant is playing now. Mm-hmm. But when he wasn't playing, they were 20-2 without this nigga, which is crazy. But I'm gonna bring that back around to a later topic because this is probably my last time bringing up your favorite Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah,
and,
that's why I was snickering.
In normal Matrix dramatic fashion, when something doesn't work out, everybody wants to know why. So this is why, again, it's my last time talking about it. Bunch of reports coming out. One of the reports was Bron. I didn't get it, but LeBron was sticking up for Westbrook again. Mm-hmm. But, of course, we got Westbrook, and we have shit from the coach, and we have shit from your boy, Mr. Street Clothes AD. Coming out with first, Anthony Davis on his future with the Lakers. I don't think they're planning on doing anything with me. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sounds pretty condescending, like I don't want to leave the team, but at the same time, your name is Street Clothes. But he also did have another post pretty much going with that, which is when I'm healthy, I'm a motherfucker, but I gotta stay healthy.
Bro can be taking care of his body. I've just never seen somebody get injured so much in the history of injuries. Like,
I mean, when healthy, is he the number one center?
No.
not
What
right now.
position?
A couple
Oh,
years
when he
ago,
was.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
When he was, but we can't say that because we haven't seen him fully healthy in a while. Like,
Yeah.
when
That's
he
where
was
it
fully
kinda-
healthy, he was number one, undebatably in my eyes.
I think right before he went on the Lakers, he was number one.
For me, this brings us go back to a couple podcasts we were talking about a while ago, which was the initial trades that was going around when there was a rumor of John Wall being traded for Russ, and it's like, Lakers, how you not gonna get John Wall because you never seen him play, but yet you're keeping AD and he's on the bench.
But
You
there's-
never seen him play either. Damn near. What the fuck?
Almost, yeah.
What
At that
the
point,
fuck?
almost. At that point, yeah.
Am I tripping or no?
Nah, I mean, well, technically they did win a chip with AD, so that's what they want to try to say. At least we won a
Okay.
chip with AD.
Right.
But they could also say since 2017, I believe, Dirk has played more games than John Wall. And John Wall Dirk retired in what, 2019?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
John Wall got a supermax in 2019. So ain't no goddamn way that John Wall should still have played less games.
I think if AD was to take some time off like John Wall did, I don't think it would be the same thing, though.
I think if he start taking care of his body, like there's something going on, bro. But I don't know, bro. Something ain't right, bro. He ain't drinking enough
I
milk
think
or something.
I looked it up, and he's missed 60 games in the past 2 years. And there's 82 games a season.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's fucking
in the past
absurd.
3 years, ain't it? Like 3 careers? I mean,
2 years.
2 years, right? Yeah.
60 games is crazy.
Bro ain't drinking enough milk. That's all I can say. Like he needs some almond milk, from cashew milk.
I don't know what
milk,
they
some
need, but
something,
they
bro.
need something.
I'll go bring you a cow if you need it, bro. You need something though.
Moving on to your boy Russell, and like I said before,
My favorite meme.
you got the drama everywhere. If you guys are looking, watching this live, YouTube, We Talk Culture, I do have some of my screenshots on the TV, so that's what my co-hosts are looking at. Not just gazing over there for no fucking reason. Russ, on his time with the Lakers, I just felt that I was never given a fair chance to be who I needed to be and who I needed to be able to be to help this team.
False.
Yeah, I don't know.
And this goes back to what Bird was saying. Bitch, there's 82 games in a season, so how many chances do you fucking need?
Bro, when they're able to make two-minute montages of the bricks that you're throwing up in game, you've had more than enough chances, bro.
Man.
In one season, not since you've been in one season, bro.
I think the player that they want him to be is somebody that can make a mid-range or a open three every once in a while.
Like,
I think he kind of came in thinking he was going to take over shit, which he's used to doing, and
It's not
it's the
working.
Bron factor. You're on there with Bron and AD, and then you're not getting that.
you wonder where Brian AD don't be playing.
Yeah, he probably don't even know who AD
Bro,
is.
I seen a joke where it was Russ. I think it was Russ was in a corner and missed a shot, and it was at the end of the game, and Brian just walked to the fucking.
Oh yeah, I seen it. I did see it.
He was already out for the season anyway.
He said,
But Russell Westbrook on LeBron James and AD saying let Russ be Russ throughout the season. Yeah, but that wasn't true. Let's be honest. Yeah, bitch, you're on a team with LeBron James. What the fuck are you talking about? So it's only a certain amount of Russ that we can let you be. I think this is one of those things where it's like, yeah, nigga, you could be you, but you got to be you and hit.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
they would have definitely been in the playoffs if he hit a quarter of the shot.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, we're going to let you be. You mean to tell me if we're all hooping and we know Swayze can shoot, and the one game he is off, yes, he can always do him, but nigga, you're not hitting, so you're not getting the pill.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
I don't even want that shit.
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
like, you're not hitting right
or
now, bro.
I'll play it as a decoy, like, oh yeah, boom, I'll take it. But I'm really looking to pass that bitch. Like,
My point.
With him, I just think it's more in his head than anything.
I agree.
You can't say that just let me be me and let me play the game when you're doing so poorly. Like, it would be different. Like, your name holds weight. You're Russell Westbrook. Like, you should be that guy. But if you're coming to the Lakers to be on LeBron's team, you should be that guy. So when you perform so ass you're giving like 8 turnovers a game. It feels like just turnover on possessions. The possessions are just ass when he's
fucking with me, bro.
And then I got one more, which is Russell Westbrook on the coach Frank Vogel, whatever. I'm not sure what his issue was with me.
Get shot. Like that's why, bro. I don't know if y'all just seen me. Like he put this on the screen. I just like lost myself in this call because I was just like, what you mean with you don't understand what his issue with? Everybody know we all played some type of sport growing up in some organized league. If we had but so many fuck ups, coach was pulling us.
Yeah.
Like we not gonna go down and airball 3 threes and coach gonna be like, you got it next time, son. Fuck out of here. No, coach is on your ass.
Coach not fucking with me, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, no, bro. Like, no. If you doing...
I definitely had some bulls that were like that, though. If they were shit the bed and then be like, coach took me out.
Nah,
bro. Your ass.
Russell Westbrook got people changing backboards throughout the season. Talking about I don't understand why he not fucking with me. Like, nah, bro. Your shit, bro.
Bro, what could you possibly... What else... what else you want me to say? Why is the coach not fucking with me? You went 0 for 16.
Yeah, fam, word.
You're shooting 22% with 8 turnovers. That's why. Like, I'm confused.
And,
what are you confused about?
You're not fucking with yourself.
And I don't have a screenshot of it, but it was one joint of Frank in the press conference. I guess one of the media guys was pressing him about the Lakers might be trading him. Mm-hmm. And he kind of said what AD said. I think it was AD. Whoever we were just talking about, he was saying, well, I ain't hear fucking shit, so I don't fucking know. But Lakers might give him the boot. Who knows? But again,
blame him.
Yeah. But again, that's just the drama, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy that the Lakers didn't make anything because of my last time talking about it. That's because they didn't make the playoffs or the play-in, which starts this weekend. Now, this tournament bracket
starts today.
Excuse me, you're right, Swayze. Starts today, April 12th. The playoffs start the 16th. Excuse me. At first, I was a little bit confused looking at the bracket, but now I understand it.
Took me a minute too. I was just figuring it out. It took me a minute.
Yeah, it took me a little minute. I'll put it on the screen. So Q, remember to put this right here, so our people can look at it.
Good plugging.
Yes, sir. Starting with the Western Conference, the play-in tournament again starts today. We got 9 New Orleans against San Antonio. That's a tough John, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even know if I've watched a Spurs game this year.
Me either.
DeJounte Murray is a fucking killer this year. I don't know what got into him. I don't know if it's because Jilly left him and got with Deshaun. But
can somebody keep time for me, please?
I'm looking.
And then we have the 7th and 8th spot. We have the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Clippers.
Winner of that game goes to play the Grizzlies.
Yes, sir. So the winner of this, the Minnesota game and the Clippers game, they are fighting for the 7th seed. So whoever wins that automatically gets the 7th seed. Mm-hmm. And then the loser of that game plays the winner of the 9th and 10th seed. And then that team gets the 8th seed.
Gets swept by the Phoenix Suns.
Yes, so the 8th seed...
I wouldn't want to play the Grizzlies either, though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to play them motherfuckers either.
I honestly think the Grizzlies might be a first-round exit.
Let
me explain why, though.
I got my wallet to talk for it.
The Grizzlies are... I'll bet.
I said, don't skip that comment.
No, the Grizzlies are number 1 in the league in fast break points.
Yeah.
But they're like number 26 in a half-court set. Thing about that is that's really good in the regular season. Playoffs, the game is slowed down so much.
Swayze with the NBA
it is slowed down so much, bro.
Not against the Clippers or the Timberwolves. It's not going to be. They're going to do what they do.
What? I think you're sleeping. Going. First of all,
the
Paul George just came back to the Clippers. Don't
the
forget
Timberwolves
that.
are going to win that for sure.
The Timberwolves have been dogs
so?
though. Like Anthony Edwards, did he not just drop like 40 something? Who the fuck is stopping Anthony Edwards? First and foremost. Who's stopping? I love Steven Adams. Steven Adams is really good piece to a team, right? He's not guarding Cat.
No,
he's not guarding Cat.
That's what I said. I have the Timberwolves winning that.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about the Timberwolves versus Grizzlies matchup. Steven Adams is the Grizzlies center.
You fucked me up because you said something about PG.
Well, yeah, because he just came back. So I'm saying don't sleep on him. I mean, sleep on the Clippers because. Yeah, I can see the Grizzlies being like I'm not stamping it like oh yeah they're for sure going out, but I'm saying I would not be surprised.
That's what it sounded like.
No, I'm saying
okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So advancing the conversation, let's go keep it on the West side. And you guys give me a second. I will mention the guarantees. But who do we have at the 8 seed and the 7 seed for you guys?
Out of that game, who do we have winning out of the Clippers and Timberwolves?
No. Who do you have? Who do you have that's going to be in the 7 seed, and who do you have that's going to be the 8 seed? That way, I can predict the
7 seed. I think I got the Timberwolves. I don't think nobody's beaten yet now. So I got the Timberwolves 7 seed. I think between the Spurs and the
Pelicans can't get. They can only get the 8 seed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got between.
Bird said the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the winner of the if you look at 9 and 10, Bird, the winner of the loser of the 9 and 10 are only fighting for that 7 seed. Mm-hmm. You get or for that 8 seed. Sorry.
Yeah, for the 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
you said 7. They can't 9 or 10 can't get 7. Only the game between the late.
No, we already said Minnesota was
gonna
get the 7.
No, that's what you said. You said you got. I thought you
got
said
the Pelicans winning that game.
I thought you said the 7 seed.
Topic of the
Oh, you were off the top. Okay, yeah, my bad. I thought you were saying that the.
No, I thought it was just already.
Yeah. No,
okay, so you got New Orleans. Okay, so you got. So up here, moving forward, do you agree with that?
I say Minnesota for 7th, and I'm stuck. I think it's between the Clippers and the Spurs for me.
Yeah, that is kind of funky for the 8.
I think it's going to be the Clippers because I feel like when Paul George loses this game to the Timberwolves, assuming that he does lose because anything can happen. But if he loses, I think he might go for 40 on whoever he go to next. So I'm gonna say Timberwolves 7th, Clippers 8.
Okay, so if we insert that, we have number 1 versus 8. So we have the Phoenix Suns going against the Clippers. We have the 4 and 5 spot. We got Dallas versus Utah. I wish we can spend more time and dive into these joints.
That's gonna be the best.
And then we have Golden State versus Denver, and then we would have the Grizzlies versus the Timberwolves. And that would be our West Coast side, Western Conference side. Excuse me. Moving on to our East side, starting with the play-in tournament, we got 9 and 10. We got Atlanta and Charlotte, and 7th and 8th fighting for that 7th seed, Brooklyn and Cleveland, and this is where it's tough for me.
I pray for my Heat's sake. I don't care about y'all. I pray that Boston wins that game, bro. If they manage to lose this game and we have to match up with Boston, with the Nets, bro, I might lose my shit. But
shit, I don't even think I got.
That's tough.
That 9-10 is gonna.
That 9-10 is the hardest one for me.
I think whoever wins that 9-10 is gonna get to the 8.
I don't know. I think the Hawks win that, bro. For whatever reason, when playoffs come, Trae Young turn into Jesus himself. That boy start walking on water.
Horner's been fucking.
LaMelo been hooping all fucking.
Yeah, he has, but LaMelo hasn't had his playoff experience yet.
That's perfectly fine.
So
that's
what Trae Young.
Trae Young did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Trae Young
rookie year.
But we talking about Trae Young now. We don't care about Trae Young rookie year.
But we were saying that about him his rookie year, and then he's out there. He's still putting up 40.
That's true.
I'm not listening. All I'm saying is Trae Young got to the playoffs last year and was bowing in front of Madison Square Garden.
I went down. I think I put it in the. Did I put it in the chat?
The Yankees.
Fam, the Yankees.
Oh
the
yeah,
Nets,
Ramley was born.
That's the Knicks. Everybody was saying, I'm like, Yankees, why the fuck are y'all saying fuck Trae Young?
Trae Young is in New York's head rent free, bro.
Rent free, dog.
It's definitely a menace.
Honestly, to be quite honest, if Brooklyn loses this game and has to go up against ATL, it might get scary for Brooklyn.
You think Kyrie ain't going outside with all this shit? I mean, granted, he's been asked the last couple weeks or whatever, but
I just can't
playoff
see
appearance, nigga.
There's no way that they can lose to Cleveland.
I don't think they're going to lose. I wouldn't say that they lost to Cleveland. I think a couple times.
Darius
Garland. Yeah, I was about to say Cleveland has actually been hooping.
Not in playoffs. Playoffs.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah,
right.
playoffs
It's
is
a
different.
different
I agree,
game.
I
It
agree.
is definitely a different game. But if Kyrie don't, I mean, granted, Kyrie recently did have a pretty decent game.
And Kyrie doesn't have to go off for them to win. They have enough.
I don't think you understand, bro. The Cavs have really been hooping this season.
Man,
They're not.
Cavs have been
They're not an
hooping.
easy lick. I can guarantee you that. Because I know that the Cavs and damn sure upset my Heat a couple times this
The
season.
Cavs
They pissed
and
me off a couple times.
I agree. The Cavs and Chicago in the beginning of the season were damn near like 1-2. Like they were not 1-2 in the sense of like record wise. They were just like holy shit. Like we never thought that these two teams in the East were going to be this fucking good. Like they damn near popped up the season undefeated for a
I
bit.
hope the Bulls beat Milwaukee, bro. I hope they do.
Ain't no way in hell.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of the Bucks. I ain't
no
gonna
way in
lie.
Sam
But
hell
Giannis
they
ain't
beat
going
them.
out easy.
Ain't
First
no way.
round? Hell no. But let's move forward because we're running short on time. Let's move forward into what do we do have actually. So who do you have grabbing that 8th seed?
But,
Or excuse me. Let's
Seven.
go in order. Who do we have grabbing that 7th seed to come to Boston and get that ass whooped?
It has to be
Nets.
Brooklyn.
So we got the Nets beating Cleveland to come over to that 7th seed to go against Boston. We have the and then who do we have with the 9 and 10 to get that 8th?
I'm still seeing the Hawks.
I might be saying Charlotte.
I honestly
ain't
have
gonna
to
lie.
say Charlotte.
I could go Charlotte.
I mean, granted,
don't
the winner of that
lie.
doesn't get 8. They still got to beat.
They still got to beat.
Cavs.
Yeah,
But-
they still
And
gotta-
whoever wins out of that is going to 8.
Yeah, I don't think.
Charlotte
I
or
don't think I have the
Atlanta's
Cavs
going
beating either one of these teams. Oh, I don't know. This thing, there's Garland is hooping.
I have the Cavs beating the Hornets. I don't have them beating the Hawks.
You have the Cavs beating the Hornets, but not the Hawks.
Yeah, it's just Trae Young has proved himself to me in the playoffs.
I agree.
Darius Garland hasn't been to the playoffs yet. LaMelo hasn't been to the playoffs yet. So they have to show me,
I
you did what you
cannot
did in the
LaMelo,
regular
you have to
season.
hold different though. He's been in the spotlight his whole since he was a fucking
That's
wee
cool
lad.
and that's cool and all, but it's different when
He's gonna have a different acclamation than Darius Garland is in his first playoff.
Bro, I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
This man played overseas. He played all that already.
You right. But Luka, in the words of Luka, it's way easier to score. Oh no, he said over here.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know. That
That's
is
what I'm
kinda
saying.
tough.
And he was
He showed y'all that rookie year.
Yeah.
He's shitting on motherfuckers in his first game.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I don't know. I don't see them beating. And we're not about to just hold this to LaMelo because Michael Bridges is a dog.
Oh
too.
You're crazy, yeah.
But
can't be
I don't
jealous.
know, bro. I just
On God, I got Charlotte winning, and I got Charlotte taking the Heat out.
you're dumb. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
God.
so smart. Can we
Oh,
put
God.
time on that?
Alright, so we're gonna move forward. We got Charlotte in that 8th seed, and we got the Nets in that 7th seed, which makes the Miami Heat versus Charlotte, which makes Philly versus Toronto for that 4-5. And then for that 3-6, we got the Bucks and Chicago. And then again for that 7th spot, that 2-7 spot, we got Boston versus the Nets. I wish we can go a little bit further to see who we got winning out of these Jones. Excuse me. But yeah, damn. You can make this.
It's gonna be a good playoff.
I'm about to say it's gonna be a good playoff. You're gonna make this shit a whole fast break. Fast break episode 2. The play-in tournament. But yeah, it's gonna be a good John. And as you see, we got Charlotte taking out the Miami Heat.
They got Charlotte. They lost him. I don't even got Charlotte making it to the AFC, but no, they're crazy.
Yeah, we're running a little short on time. But yeah, that's our sports session.
Garbanzo.
Do we have time? What time is it?
We still got 6 more minutes.
I got a couple, but we can skip it.
Okay. Did I have one more sports session? No, I didn't. I said the coach John already. Yeah, I said this right. That wraps up episode 13, and we goddamn it sound crazy saying 13. Episode 13 that wraps up our sports section. Let us know. Play in, John. I'm gonna put that John on the screen. Comment below, man. Get engaged with us. Let us know how y'all feel. Again, I'm still kind of tossed up. We talking shit because he's a Miami Heat fan, but I am tossed up with that Atlanta Charlotte John. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the most controversial John on there. Young guys going right at it. Lakers, never talking about y'all. I don't want to hear the word lake. I don't even, unless it's Michigan. You talking about the Great Lakes? Okay, cool. Los Angeles Lakers, done. Again, rest easy to Dwayne Haskins. That's really tough, 24 years old. Prayers and condolences to your family. Much love. And again, that's episode 13. See y'all niggas later. You heard?